Good evening. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG TV News Brief and weather forecast. Thanks as always for being here with us. Following the decision to have earlier elections on April 14th, His Excellency Governor Martin Roper on Monday this week issued updated writs to the returning officers and deputy returning officers. His Excellency in a press release said, quote, "Despite the earlier than expected elections this year, I have full confidence that the returning officers, deputy returning officers, as well as the team at the elections office will have all the necessary measures and training in place to hold a free and fair election. The Cayman Islands has a long history of upholding international best practices for elections, and this year will be no different," end quote. Returning officers are responsible for the organization and conduct of elections in their respective districts. Writs are the documents the governor issues to returning officers commanding them to conduct an election in accordance with the elections law. Nomination day this year is set for March 1st. Well, the Department of Counseling Services Family Resource Center is gearing up for a month of honoring women activities. One of the main events every year is the 5K run walk that takes place this year on March 14th. This year's theme asks members of the community to hashtag choose to challenge, regardless of gender or race. HWM's 2021's theme, adopted from the one chosen for International Women's Day, asks us to challenge ourselves because a challenged world is an alert world. The calendar filled with events for March can be found online at gov.ky. You can also email frc@gov.ky or give them a call at 949-0006. Well, the Sun team was declared the winner of the Theoline McCoy Primary School Sports Day with a 1.5-point lead over its closest competitor, the C team, which accumulated 628.5 points last Wednesday. The third competing house, Sand, received 504.5 points on the final day of the event after dominating the field events a day earlier. School principal Kimberly Watler said parents and teachers were very supportive and everyone enjoyed the day of competition, where many of the school's strongest and best athletes led the track and field events. Now, for more information on when the other sports days are being held this year and when the interprimary and intersecondary sports days are being held as well, you can go online to www.education.gov.ky. Taking a look at our forecast now, the high temperature reached 86 degrees today, the low 74. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers. Winds are from the east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots today, 5 to 10 knots tonight. Seas are moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. The synopsis calls for moderate southeasterly winds and seas, which are expected over the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours. That's all in association with a high-pressure system that's over the western Atlantic Ocean. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman Islands area moving towards the northwest. Remember, you can find the Weather Services app, CINWS, on your mobile app. You can also download the forecast from their website, which is weather.gov.ky, for the latest there. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us. I invite you back here again tomorrow. Until then, though, have a wonderful evening.
Grooving On is a positive song. You might want to tell them how you feel about that one, because
it's just about, if you have to make a change, there's more than one way to do it, but go ahead and do it. Make your change if you have to. That's basically what I get from the song Grooving On.
There's a lot of ways of grooving on. There are many ways to be strong. There's a light for me to shed away